Welcome to my channel, China. I'm here with a special friend named Cammy. She's on YouTube and she has so graciously came to my little bathroom.
Yes, I'm here. I'm on her channel, guys.
And we did a get ready with me. It's the first get ready with me I've ever done.
Yeah.
And I'm one of her chameleons. Okay.
Yes,
we are here. So make sure that if you don't know her, you check out her channel, follow her on her Instagram, and tell you a little about yourself.
Hi guys, so I'm Cammy from Style by Cammy, and I have a natural hair and fashion blog channel, also personal development and like spirituality videos as well, and I'm on Instagram, Style by Cammy. So yeah, I'm just super happy that I got a chance to connect with her, and hopefully you'll be seeing more of us together.
You will be. For sure. So yeah, I think we should just get started. So we're beginning.
We're beginning. So we're about to get ready, guys.
Yeah.
We both kind of just do a minimal light beat.
Yes, that's what we're calling it. A light beat.
So you know, we're just gonna hop into it.
Yes. Should we go over the products first?
Yeah, we can.
You want to go first? Because I don't even use foundation on my skin.
I really don't. You're not using no foundation?
I'd never use foundation.
Good, because I don't either. And I was like, I don't wear foundation. I was like, let me just scramble.
It's so hot in Miami for foundation. It's just like I can't deal. So this is a light beat without foundation.
Light beat. And we're filming on both cameras, so make sure you guys head over to her channel to get a different perspective.
Yes.
Because it's like, you know, we here, we there, we everywhere, okay? So I had threw these two foundations to kind of mix together. Honestly, I didn't even know if it was going to be good. I was like, I don't know like your makeup style. Today? But I'm not, because you don't wear no foundation, so that's going back. I don't need it.
Okay.
So, okay, let me tell you what I do typically. I do my eyebrows.
Okay.
I do mascara.
Yeah.
I've been loving the fake freckle look, so I use like a little brown pencil.
I really
want
to see how you do that, because I don't do fake freckles, and I think they're cute.
They're so cute. Yeah. So I've been loving to do that. I do a little bit of the little, you know, on the tip of the nose, Rudolph. I love my highlight, and then I do like a lip color, and that's literally all I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I do is kind of the same.
Yeah.
I don't do an eyebrow.
Okay.
I do use concealer.
Okay.
So I use concealer, I use a bronzer, and I also use a highlighter.
Okay.
I'm with that too.
Yes.
And a blush.
Yes.
And a blush, and then I'll just put on a lip gloss or whatever. And if I have time, but I don't really do this that often, but if I could be that girl, because I would love to be that girl, I would wear lashes every day.
Oh my god, me too. I wish I was like that girl, but I'm not.
I used to be her. I was her for like a year.
Oh, wow.
And then I forgot how to do it.
Yeah.
Because I had like took some time off from putting it on, and now it just takes me way too long. And
oh my god.
I just have some pretty lash strips that I like. I like Ardell Natural, if you guys care. That one's the best one.
I wish I could do it, but I can't. I really can't. So, okay, what do you start with? Like
my concealer.
Concealer first?
Yep, I start with my concealer. I use Tarte. Is it Tarte or Tarte?
I think it's Tarte.
Okay, I think it's Tarte too, but you know, you never know. Could be Tarte.
Tarte.
Okay.
I'm going in with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. Brow like little spoolie. I normally do a pencil, but I ran out. Literally, the NYX like wind up pencil is like the best eyebrow pencil I've ever used. It gives you the most natural looking brow.
Oh, I'm Snooki.
Oh yeah,
you remember Snooki?
Yes. Gym Tan Laundry.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what I'm doing first. I'm just gonna go over my eyebrows and then kind of line them up. So I used to do concealer under my eyes.
Why did you stop?
You know what? Like once I stopped using foundation, I just kind of got rid of face makeup altogether because like I felt like I couldn't make the concealer look good with it just being on my face, you know?
Well, I'm gonna show you how I do.
Yes, because I was like, you can just see just the concealer, and I'm like, I would have to do the full face, you know, in order to do that. So I kind of stopped.
So I literally just put it under my eyes, chin, upper lip, and nose. And I used to have those like triangles.
Okay.
But I don't have any right now, so fingers work just fine.
Yeah.
So the last part that I normally do is my eyes. I don't know why, but I just always do like my chin first and just work my way up. Okay. I don't really think it means anything. But
it might be setting more. Like when it's sitting there, I don't know, girl. I'm not a makeup girl. People on my channel know
I'm not a makeup girl either. I am not her.
They know.
I know about skincare, I know about hair. I know what makeup looks good on people and different colors and things like that. But as far as me doing my makeup, I'm just this natural girl. Yeah. I just want to enhance what I already have.
Exactly.
That's what I try to work on. Majority all the time, basically.
That's the goal.
Yeah. And I actually learned this trick with the concealer like a long time ago when I met this girl named Linnea. She actually just started a YouTube too, so I'm gonna have to add her. And she put me on to, it was CoverGirl concealer, and I loved it. I still have the empty bottle because if I ever go to Walgreens, that's the color that I need. Yeah. But I think I had a gift card for Macy's. That's when I bought this Tarte.
I heard Tarte is really good though. I like it. A lot of people talk about it.
I have no problems with it. I like Tarte a lot.
So this is the actual pencil that I was talking about. It comes with a spoolie on one end, and then it comes with the twist up here, but obviously it's gone. But y'all, this is called the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Definitely pick it up if you haven't tried it and you're looking for like a new brow pencil, because it's so good. Ooh, I like that color on you.
Oh, how it's working?
Yeah, like how it's blending.
Let me see if it's on here. It just says creaseless concealer.
Do you find that you have to set it?
Light honey.
Light honey. Okay.
Light honey. That's what
we'll put everything on the screen. Do you feel like you have to set it? Because when I used to wear concealer, under here would crease so much because I have little lines. This doesn't crease. It never, like, I mean, it might do it like slightly, but nothing like, I know what you're talking about where it's a problem. It's like, settles in.
It does say on there that it's supposed to be creaseless.
Okay.
So,
so you don't set it with the powder?
Nope. Wow. I don't set it with no powder. After I am done my makeup, I do have this Urban Decay all-nighter makeup setting spray. Okay. That I put this on after I'm done.
Nice.
I'm trying to focus, but that's not going to work. So we just have to cut that out.
There you go. Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, it does kind of take a little bit of time, but I just lightly pat, and sometimes I'll even go above the eyes or whatever, just so that it does all match. Because like how you were saying, you felt like it doesn't really flow. Yeah. If you're not putting the concealer.
Exactly. So I'm just going to go and clean up my brows. And I like to use like a color that matches my skin tone. I don't like to use like a lighter color because then it gives you that like halo kind of look. And especially because I'm not wearing any foundation. So I like to just use something just to clean it up a little bit because we're not perfect. And I don't get my brows like perfect on the first try. It'd be kind of messy. So that's why I like using a pencil, honestly, because it just makes everything a lot smoother. But if I don't, then I just do this. And that's it. Or like if I'm in a rush, I will grab like just some toilet paper and like wipe around it. Like for real, I'm so minimal when it comes to makeup.
I don't even do mine, so you're already like above. When I did do mine, I would just use a colored pencil. Oh, okay. And I would just, because I don't mind my shape of my eyebrow, but it's kind of thin. Right. So I would just fill in some of the areas.
And that's literally what I do. Like you see, I didn't really do much, but I just cleaned it up some.
Yeah.
And it just makes it look a
Look
little
like a
like
ghost on your camera.
sharper. Well, you know what? I think it might be the placement of the light.
I was thinking, should we move it? Should I put it?
Yeah.
And we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We got it. We got ourselves
We had
together.
to fix the lighting situation, guys, but this is better.
We're hoping that it translates better.
Yes.
Okay, so I already finished doing my concealer. It's pretty, you know, blended.
Yeah.
In the camera. Show. Whoa, super bright.
Yeah.
I'll just get like this.
There you go.
It's pretty blended right here. Like, you can't tell. And I don't use any foundation. So now I'm going to start my bronzer and stuff like that. So I basically kind of use bronzer as my foundation.
Okay.
That's basically.
And you feel like that kind of like blends everything together.
Yes.
Nice.
This is Urban Decay Naked Threesome.
Okay.
Highlighter. Everything is all together. So I just use my one brush, and it's pretty. It's kind of dark. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, because of the light.
It's bright.
Here we go. It's kind of dark.
Okay.
Right here, as you can see, it's kind of dark. So when I pat it in here, I always pat it on my wrist first.
Oh, gotcha.
Because then I'll just be, I'm not that dark yet. It gotta be in the sun more to get that dark. So you see, look how much came off.
Right.
It's a lot.
That's a good trick.
I'll lightly just kind of put it everywhere on my face, and you see the blotches. And then I just go like this.
And blend it out.
And blend it out. And I always start from the bottom first.
Nice.
And I always make sure I get my edges, because I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that when I see girls in the pictures. Oh,
and it's
so
like
bad.
a separation.
It's like, why you gotta be like that? It ruined the whole picture for me.
Yeah. I actually go in with mascara next. So mascara, I'm not picky. I just use anything. Right now I'm using Makeup Forever. But I do like the Colossal.
I swear by them.
And I love
Colossal.
Mabelline.
I swear by them.
I also love, it's the one, the Voluminous. It's like black with the gold like handle.
Is by Maybelline?
I think so.
I think it is too. I love all of them. The yellow and purple one.
Yeah, oh my god.
The blue, this
the pink.
one, the pink. I think Maybelline is like has the best mascara to me.
Honestly, truly. Like, I use Maybelline mascara all the time. So
super inexpensive. I don't see the point in buying the more expensive one. But you know what I do see the point in buying? I don't have any right now. I'm out, and I think it's like $30. Primer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had bought. It was. What was it? I'm pretty sure it was Chanel. It was no. It was Dior. It was a Dior primer for mascara. Okay. I saw the difference. Wow. Right away. My lashes were so much longer.
And I see that too. Like when people put on the primer first and then they do the mascara, it
makes a dramatic difference. It really works, especially because I don't wear lashes. Yeah. It really makes the length happen. And if you guys are in Miami, if you're like in the Pembroke Pines, Miramar area, the Pembroke Lakes Mall, they're really helpful. In the Macy's, at the Little Day Dior spot or whatever, they're really helpful. So when I need to put more, I'll literally just use what's on my wrist, because so much came off.
Yeah. So that way you're not like overusing the product, but you know, you still getting that payoff as well.
Exactly. I mean, eventually I'm going to have to still go into the, what you call it, but you know, using what's there works fine.
What's like your favorite like makeup item?
My favorite makeup item? Probably lip gloss.
Lip gloss?
Yeah. Probably lip gloss or mascara.
I'm the same. Like lips is like my favorite. Like because I love playing around. That's like probably the boldest thing I'll do. Like I won't do eyeshadow or anything like that.
Me neither.
So with lips, I really get to play around like with liners, and you can play around like with the shape and colors.
Liner on.
Really?
Well, I can put it on the bottom, but like, you know, I would love to do a cat
lip
eye.
liners.
Oh, lip
eyeliner.
liner.
Oh, I suck.
I suck. And you know what? I don't even have the right eyes for it because I notice my eyes are like chinky, and I don't like they're small. So like whenever I put on, well, what I used to like years and years ago, when I feel like I used to just follow the trends, and now I just do what I want to do. I just look stupid. I don't know. I look at old pictures and I don't think
I never was able to do liner. Like, so I just gave it up. I'm like, you know what? It's just not for me. I just have to chalk it up.
Some things just aren't for us.
Yeah, I'm like, so I will accentuate my lips. I was doing like a little fun like things with my nose, like contour or like the freckles now. And that's pretty much it. So like with the freckles, all you do is you just like kind of dot it all over, and then you pat it in with your fingers to kind of blend it in. And you want to do that a few times so it has depth, it has layers. And then, you know, it just looks like little freckles. I think it just gives like a cuter little look, especially if you don't really do anything with your face at all with makeup.
Right.
It's just adds something, you know, so you're feeling like, you know, I can do a little something too. But that is really all I do, to be honest. Like I used to be more into like face makeup, like never so much eyeshadow, but I would do like highlight, contour, stuff like that. But now I'm like, count me out.
Count me out.
So how long have you been in Florida again?
Like 8 or 7 years.
Wow.
8 or 7
And you're from Delaware, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what like prompted the move?
Well, I was on a TV show, and one of the other girls that was on the show with me, she lived in Fort Lauderdale. Her name is Renee.
Okay.
And she was just like, girl, you need to move out here, but don't join the Taz's Angels. And I was like, what?
Oh, yeah, Taz's Angels was popping.
Yeah, it was that era. Like, it was that era. She was like, if you do that, I'm gonna beat you behind.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, what did they do? And she was like, I don't even really know, but we're gonna get into that.
I know, like nobody really knows exactly what's going on in Taz's Angels, but they was popping.
That's not what you're gonna do. And then I thought about it for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I made the decision. I left 2 weeks later. I got on a train.
Wow.
And I was just here. I had never even been to Miami before. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just go for it, whatever. If I don't like it, I'll just come
So you
back.
never even visited before?
Never.
Wow.
And you know, it was so crazy because I'm on the train, right? And I never put a password on my phone.
Yeah.
And I decided to put a password on my phone because I was on the train, and like I was like, I don't know, if someone tried to steal my phone or something like that. I forgot the password.
Oh my
and
God.
I locked myself out of the password.
Oh my God.
Of the phone. So the whole time, the train ride was like 23 hours. Like it was like a day. Like from Delaware all the way down here to Miami, I had no phone.
Wow.
And I'm 20 years old. I'm like, I'm crazy.
No phone, no connection with anybody.
No
You're
connection.
on this ride. That's insane.
That's when I was thinking like, this isn't a good idea.
Like it's starting off bad already.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't think I should have did this.
Yeah. But how did you navigate like once you were down here? Like did you feel like
I just had to ask people. You know what I said to myself? Phones are new.
Yeah.
People back in the day didn't have cell phones.
Yeah.
I knew the address that I had to go to, the spot that I found on Craigslist to live.
Okay.
So like I was just like, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
I got to the airport. Airport's huge.
Yes. Airport is definitely
And yeah, the airport's big AF. Found a taxi driver, and I just said, this is where I'm going.
Yeah.
And it was a Haitian man. I was so nervous. I'd never really met like someone so like culture like that. Like, like from another.
Down here, I mean, it's very diverse. In Florida, it's super diverse.
Super diverse. So I was nervous. He starts talking to me about prostitution.
What?
Girl, I was like, oh my God.
Like, what am I getting myself
For real,
into?
he's like, what do you mean you don't know where you're going? I'm like, I do know where I'm going. You know, I just never been there before. I don't know how to get there.
Oh my God.
And, yeah.
That's crazy. For me, I had only visited here once before I actually moved here. So I came, I believe it was like 2013 or 14, something like that. Like around Memorial Day weekend with me and my girls. And so I was super excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, Miami, like blah, blah, blah. It's lit. We were like, so many celebrities were everywhere. Like I was like, okay, but I always wanted to move here since I was younger. Like I even looked at colleges here.
Me too.
So yeah, like
in middle school, I was like, I want to go to FIU.
Oh wow! See, I was
so
University
weird.
of Miami, so I was like, I definitely want to. I could see myself.
We were supposed to be here.
Yeah, I was like, it was destined. You know, it just happened when it was supposed to happen, but it's always like been the vision and in the plan. So I'm like blessed now. It's been 3 years since I've been living here, and it still feels like summer vacation. Like it hasn't settled in yet, and it might be because I don't have my own place. You know, I still live with my mom.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm cool right now.
Well, that's good that you have family out here.
Yeah, so my mom, my stepdad, and my brother and his family moved down here. They moved like a year after us, but me, my mom, and my stepdad, we moved. So they moved like a few months before me, and then I came after once I was finished with my job. But other than that, I'm like, I'm on a roll, okay? I like my whole vibe, my whole everything has like just changed. I wanted to tell y'all real quick what I put on my lips. So I had picked up these L'Oreal.
But I'm done, like almost done. I
Me too.
To like talk.
It's
like,
okay.
I'm done with that. I did blush. I did highlighter.
Well, you showed it, so they saw what you put on. You put on Urban Decay, and we'll have everything in the description box if you guys like anything in the video.
Yeah, and I made a video of this routine.
Oh,
it's
nice.
just not up yet. But if you want to see like a real video with me talking, saying the real, like not just like, oh yeah, girl, so you moved out here, you from Maryland.
We up north, girls. We from up north. So yeah, definitely make sure you check out her full video. She's really knowledgeable in this stuff, y'all. So y'all want to know, y'all know I don't know that stuff. I'm gonna direct y'all to somebody that does. So for my lips, I went in with this L'Oreal Paris. It's like the matte crayons and then just a brown lip liner. I forgot to bring my other brown that I normally wear because I like it to be a little darker. So a little trick that I do is I take an eyeshadow or a bronzer and I just get some.
Let me just say my bad, because I was not fully prepared, and I was not fully prepared, and my camera died. So,
but we're back.
We're back.
Power of editing. You would never know.
Yeah, none of this might not even make it in there, but you know, in case it ever does.
So what's your last thing? I just did my lips. You about to do your lips, right?
Yeah. So I'm about to do my lips. I already did my blush, bronzer, highlighter, mascara. This, what is this called? Primer. Okay, so I actually don't have any lip gloss on me right now, but I just have this Plump Me Up Victoria's Secret vibe. I don't really think it makes my lips look any bigger, just being honest. I really don't think so. But it gives my lips a shine. Okay. That's all I need it for. So I'm gonna use this and my Urban Decay lip liner. It's called Conspiracy. So I have a question for you, and if anybody wants to say this in the comments, because like I just don't know, and I just guess I haven't been around anyone to ask.
Yeah.
How do you sharpen these?
See, that's like a creamy one. So
because you see how it is, like it's, you know what, like
the paper.
Like how
I've never used Urban Decay.
How does that work? I've been meaning forever to go to Macy's or Sephora and bring this and ask them.
You might have to like maybe you tear off the paper and sharpen it.
Do you guys know?
I have no
Do you see
idea
what I'm talking about?
If you have Urban Decay lip liners, let us know how do you sharpen it, because
we don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can see my problem.
There it is. Yeah. So it's a crayon.
Yeah.
But it has that like paper, so
I still make it work when I use it to line my lips. But
so you haven't sharpened it ever?
I've never sharpened it. I don't know how. You know, and I have a pencil sharpener, but I just know it's not gonna work for this.
Yeah.
And if it did, I never tried. And whatever, I'm gonna put it on. And I'd be like, do I shake it? I was like, do I twist it? Like, it doesn't twist, like, whatever. So anyway, I just take this lip liner and I just put it just around my lips. Like, I be feeling like a little chola.
Oh yeah, I love, like, that's how I used to put on my my stuff, like in like middle and like high school.
Yeah.
I would just do like the brown lip liner and then some clear gloss, and that was it.
This is basically that, but when I put my lips together, the line's gonna be gone. It's gonna be like an ombre or whatever. And in my other video that I have where I actually do my makeup routine, I did not do this. I forgot to do my lips, so I'm doing it now.
Yeah, I love lip liner. Like, I'm cool with just like lip liner and then gloss or like whatever like kind of stuff I'm using at that time. But I was into liquid lipsticks for a little while, but I've kind of like
I used to have I don't used to. I have so much lipstick, and I just don't use it. But I have so much lipstick.
So I'm taking my hair down, guys. I did my hair yesterday and let it air dry. It's still a little wet in the roots, like up in here, but the ends are dry. So I'm gonna hit it with a blow dryer. And I like to stretch out my hair because it shrinks up so much. So I like to stretch out my wash and go and like give myself a little bit of volume.
You see the lip?
Yeah. See, that looks good. It looks like you have like a lip color on.
Exactly.
That's what I love about doing like the lip liner and the gloss, because it looks like you have like a color on. And
when I'm rubbing my lips together, I just make sure that I'm blending in from the top of the line.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and that's it. That way, like, the line's gone.
Yeah.
And remember what you were talking about, like why you stopped using concealer? Can you see it?
No, not at all. So it looks really good.
Can't see it anywhere. And I just wanted to say, because like you were talking, so I just kept doing my makeup. When I wear my concealer, when I wear my bronzer, I always make sure to put it on my neck too, and all around here. And then I'll take a highlighter and I'll put it on my like clavicle bone.
Yeah.
Just because like I feel like you don't really see it, but in a picture,
it's good to have like a little hint right there.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, I think for anyone that is not really into like foundation and stuff, that this is like a good way to see how you can really like, you know,
wake up your face and still have stuff going on.
Still have that look going on and look put together without having to cake it on. Like, you really don't have to. So we're just fixing our curls. And this is like so fresh, so it's like super curly.
Yeah, I can tell you your curls are super fresh. Mine are not that fresh.
Oh my gosh.
Like at all. I actually had planned for doing this video, I was going to do a different hairstyle.
Yeah.
But yesterday my day was so crazy. This morning my day was so crazy. My hair needs to be wet for me to do it.
Got you.
And I didn't have no time to, like, not wet like with some spray. Like, I need to get in the shower. I need to wash it. It needs to be completely detangled, and then I need to do it. But that's okay. But yeah, I really like this look for me because, like you were saying, you don't have to do too much, but then like you feel like you did something.
Yeah.
Like you still feel like put together, and it's just a very natural look.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
I'm all about that natural like beat, you know what I mean? Like, of course, there's people that just don't want to put on anything. But if you want to have a little something going on,
sometimes you want something going on.
Yeah.
And you don't want to look like you totally just woke up out of bed. Sometimes.
And even though we didn't put a lot on, I guarantee you, we look different from when we first started.
Oh, for sure. I know I look different.
Like, we look just a little bit different.
And it's just all about enhancing what you already have. You know, working with what you already have. You know what I mean? Like, for sure. Like, 100%.
Oh my gosh, we look so cute now.
Yeah, I'm like.
I mean, we've been cute, but
I know we're cuter. We enhance our natural beauty.
Yeah,
that's what we did. I love this. Oh my god. See, I love a bang, but like my forehead's too small, and I just.
You think so?
I know so. Look at this shit. Look at this. It's like a 3-head.
Wow.
It's little.
I wish I had a littler forehead. I wish I had a little.
But I can't have a bang. I cut a bang in 8th grade, and like pictures were right around the corner, and it was horrible, girl.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing.
It's probably like too short. You feel like the bang is too short.
What, in 8th grade or
no? I mean, like in general,
learn?
like you feel like if you have a bang, it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
It's not enough space.
Yeah, it's not enough space. Like I don't know. I'd have to probably go back a little further. And I don't need to go back that far. That far.
You don't want to do that. But I just like, I want to say I've been doing the bang for like a year, and I love it. Like I used to do a middle part.
Bang.
Yeah, but this like just makes it look so much better.
Yeah, I love the curly bang. It looks really good on you. I think it looks good on all girls that do it.
Yeah.
It would probably look good on me, but my forehead doesn't allow it. So it's just like. I gotta do it.
I've never heard anybody say they have too small of a forehead.
I've seen smaller. So I've seen smaller. Like I like my forehead. I'm not like this. Like I'm not like, oh, I wish it was bigger. Like it's like a perfect size. Yeah. But if I want to bang, it's not the perfect size.
Yeah, you would have to do a lot, like a longer. You would have to really like have it.
Like I feel like in order for me to have a bang and for it to look good, I'd have to flat iron it every day.
Yeah.
And then, but I like that look. I think that looks super cute.
With like
the flat iron bang and then curly hair.
Yeah.
I think it's super cute when girls do that. So maybe that could be me one day.
It could.
I doubt it.
I like this though on you. I mean, I wouldn't change it. I mean, I think the tussle just carefree.
That's how I like it to be.
Yeah.
Like I really, and it took a long time to get my hair to be like this, believe it or not. Like it really like.
You have to
I have a lot of volume in my hair, or like just naturally I have a lot of volume, and it really took me to find the right shampoo. It starts with your shampoo. You know what I mean? Like if I'm using a shampoo that's a volumizing shampoo, I'm already going in the wrong direction for me.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Like for me, like I don't want to use that because I don't even need it, because naturally it's just gonna happen regardless. Or whatever.
And see, I didn't really used to be like, I thought only the styling products was important. And so I was just like, shampoo and conditioner is shampoo.
Can be whatever. But it can't.
No, I'm realizing that
it makes a difference. When like the shampoo that I use is like 100% vegan and vegetarian and stuff like that. But like, which is great for my everyday use.
Yeah.
However, if I do like a photo shoot, or if I'm doing, even if I was hiking and I'm really sweaty, or maybe I just didn't wash my hair for a long time and I have a lot of product buildup, it's not good enough. I have to wash my hair with that either 2 times or 3 times. So So normally what I actually bought was another shampoo, which was still clean but still had chemicals inside of it by Mixed Chicks.
Okay.
And that was my spec. You know, that's kind of expensive. You know what I'm saying? And for it to not even be my everyday shampoo.
Yeah.
I bought a smaller bottle because I don't even use it all the time. Like I don't even need to use it all the time. It's just for when my hair is extra dirty, so that I'm not using my regular shampoo to do it 2 or 3 times to make it clean or whatever. And then like even to just, because my hair never used to sit down. Right. You see how it's sitting down on my shoulders? My hair never did that. And see,
that's what my hair doesn't sit like. The bigger, like the longer my hair gets, it goes out.
That's how my hair
down, and I'm like, I want it to go down.
That's how my, because it used to make me so upset. Because I'm like, I have length.
Yeah.
And I
you
can't
would never know I had length because my hair is so like short when it shrinks up. So I'm like, I want it to go down.
Was like, it took a while like to train my hair to like sit down.
You have to give us the tea, because I know we all about volume over here on this channel, but
and I still have volume.
But you still have volume. Yeah. Now we want some length over here on this channel, so we need the tips from you to help us to get it to
I know one tip that I'll give that I do for sure.
Yeah.
So like if you see my ends, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you like you see the ends, they almost look like it's damaged. Like it's heat damage.
It looks straighter.
Yeah, it looks straighter. But really it's not, because if I were to get my hair wet right now, it's my curl pattern's not as curly as yours, but it will curl up like your hair. When I wash my hair and after I put in all my products, I put it in a bun and I clip it with this clip, and that stretches it. It pulls it.
Okay.
That's why it looks longer. So it's like a fake illusion of that's what's going on.
So see, you do your stretching process when your hair is wet.
You have to.
I normally do it once it's dry. So then once it's dry, I'll take the blow dryer and stretch it. But
that's another way.
That causes a little bit of like, I lose some of my curl definition.
Yeah.
So it's still like a hit or miss kind of
when I do it this way, I don't lose no curl definition. As far as, at the bottom, it does look like it's almost like damaged or something like that, because it is stretched. But I don't care.
Yeah,
like it don't bother me because it gives me the length that I want.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it doesn't really bother me. So that's definitely one thing that I do to make it do that. But like if I go, say we went to the pool, right?
Yeah.
I go to the pool and I get my hair wet, it's gonna be like
it's gonna shrink up.
Yeah, it's gonna shrink up, for sure. Like you're not gonna see how it looks like that.
Long.
Because I've done it for so long, your hair kind of gets used to it. So some pieces are kind of gonna just sway like that.
Yeah.
But not all of it. It's just gonna like.
And see, I used to train my hair in a straight sense. So because people were like, how do you heat train your hair? Because I would flat iron my hair, but I wouldn't get any heat damage. So you can train your hair.
Yeah.
It's just all about doing it, consistently to get your strands to, because even this up here is not this curly. So you'll see this part right here, it's not this curly. I made it go that way yesterday, one side, because I wanted it to match with all of my hair. But right now my hair looks very uniform, but you guys know I have different curl patterns all over.
And that's just what it is with curly hair. Yeah. And naturally it just wants to frizz. Naturally it just wants to tangle.
So you can train it, guys. Like these curls up here. It takes time,
but you can do it. Just like how, if you've noticed, if you're somebody that always wears your hair in a ponytail, the top part of your hair, it always seems to be more flatter than the back.
Right.
That's because you're always gelling, flicking your hair back.
Exactly.
And that's like you unconsciously, you're training your hair to go to do a certain thing or whatever. So that's just like what it is. You just didn't really realize.
But I think we is like all dolled up.
Yes, we're ready to.
We are ready.
Go to Target.
Right.
That's what we're doing. We're going to Target today. Or wherever we're going to go. Run some errands. I don't know.
We're ready to run errands.
Now this girl, she has some meetings. She has some business to attend to. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make some videos. Because I did my makeup.
Exactly.
Okay? I did my makeup.
Now